everyone, we're going to find the slope of the tangent line to the polar curve r equals 2 minus sine of theta at the point theta equals pi divided by 3. So the first thing we're going to do is to differentiate. We're going to have to take the derivative of y with respect to x, which is actually derivative of y with respect to theta divided by derivative of x with respect to theta. All right, because we have theta. So what we need is a y and an x. So what we're going to do is show that x equals r cosine of theta. All right, so this is going to equal, what we're doing is substituting in our r here. So this is going to equal 2 minus sine of theta times cosine of theta. And we do the same thing for y. Y equals r sine of theta. So substitute in your r again, and that's going to be 2 minus sine of theta times sine of theta. Okay, now we can differentiate, and this is going to be derivative of y with respect to x, which is really this right here. So using the product rule for y, copy down the first term times derivative of the second term, which is cosine. Then we have plus the second term times the derivative of the first term, which is going to be negative cosine of theta. All right, so that's the numerator. And then for our x, we're going to differentiate. And this one is here. So we copy down the first term, 2 minus sine of theta times the derivative of cosine, which is negative sine of theta. And then add the second term, which is cosine of theta, times the derivative of the other term, negative cosine of theta. All right, so simplifying all this, we're going to get, for the numerator, we're going to get 2 cosine of theta minus sine theta cosine of theta. And this piece is going to be minus sine theta cosine of theta. So we have 2 of those. And then the denominator, we're going to have negative 2 sine of theta plus sine squared of theta minus cosine squared of theta. All right, now that we have that, we can simplify this further. We have 2 of these, and then this one right here is going to equal minus 2 sine of theta cosine of theta. That's just going to equal negative sine of theta. This one right here is going to be negative cosine to theta. And I'm going to rewrite this. I just want to make sure it's on this side. So let me rewrite it. So we're going to get this equals 2 cosine of theta minus sine of 2 theta divided by negative 2 sine of theta minus cosine of 2 theta. Now we're going to evaluate when theta equals pi divided by 3 of our derivative of y with respect to x. All right, so when we do that, let's substitute it in. We're going to get 2 cosine of pi divided by 3 is 1/2 minus, for this one, we're going to get negative square root of 3 divided by 2. Denominator, we have negative 2 square root of 3 divided by 2. And then, let's see, minus negative 1/2. So this is going to simplify to 1 minus square root of 3 divided by 2. And the denominator is going to be negative square root of 3 plus 1 divided by 2. Now to make this look a little better, let's get common denominators for our numerator and denominator. So this would be 2 minus square root of 3 divided by 2. And then let me scoot this up just a little bit. So I'm going to have 1 minus square root of 3. This is going to be a 2 now, divided by 2. And minus 2 square root of 3 plus 1 divided by 2. So basically the 2's cancel out, and your final answer is going to equal 2 minus square root of 3. And then I'm going to go ahead and put the 1 first. 1 minus 2 square root of 3. And this will be your final answer. This is the slope of the tangent line. Thank you. Have a nice day. Bye-bye.